Do you miss any of your exes? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to finally be recording. Oh my god, what's happening with my voice? Woo, I'm still sick. Today I'm finally going to be making the video that everybody keeps asking me to make. It is the question and answer video. You guys asked me a bunch of questions and I actually filmed and answered them twice, but my camera wasn't on both times, and then I started to get really frustrated, and so then I started to do other videos and stuff. So I am finally filming it right now. Now's the time. It's happening. So let's get into it. By the way, it's 1:30 in the morning, and oh wait, now someone's texting me. Okay, it is 1:30 in the morning, just letting you guys know. And I've been wearing this makeup. I went out on a date, which I filmed this makeup. I don't know if you'll see this first or that first or whatever, but yeah, so I've been wearing this makeup now for 8 hours. Anyway, so I have saved them to my phone. A while ago I put on Instagram, like, ask me a bunch of questions and da-da-da-da-da, and you guys did, and so I am going to find them, hopefully very fast. So, how is living in New York now different from your life in California? Tremendously different. So different. It's like living in two different worlds, literally. I've studied abroad and everything, like lived overseas, and I think moving here was much more of a culture shock than moving to another country, honestly. Everything about it's different. Like, I don't have a car, so public transportation's like a big thing. You have to figure out the subway. You have to figure out, like, grocery shopping's different, doing your laundry's different. I mean, you just, like, thoroughly have to think about running errands because you don't have a car, and, like, how you're going to get there, and the weather really affects everything, and, you know, all that. So, yeah, it is very, very, very different. What's an interesting fact about you? I thought about this when the person asked me this, like, 2 weeks ago, and I don't really know an interesting fact about me. I don't know. I think, like, this is like a lame answer, but the only thing I could really come up with was that I don't know how many tattoos I have. People ask me that and they always think it's so weird when I give them that answer, but I really don't. I don't count them. Plus, I've lost count of them. And then when I do try to count them, I forget some, and it's just like, whatever, screw it, you know? But, I don't know. I just don't. I love tattoos so much. That also might be kind of like an interesting fact about me, because I feel like people don't really expect me to be completely, like, or not, I'm like not completely tatted up, but to have as many tattoos as I do. When I like meet a client for work and I'm wearing a blazer and like in a pencil skirt and with high heels on and all that, and then they find out that I have tattoos or something, like, the closer I become with them, they're like, oh my god, I would have never known. So I guess it's kind of an interesting fact about me, is that I don't know how many tattoos I have, and yes, I intend on getting many, many, many more. And I don't think of them as like collectibles. Like, I'm not going to count them. Like, I don't know. They're just a part of me, you know? Okay. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a lame answer, but that's like the only one I can really think of. What's your favorite show / movie at the moment? My favorite show at the moment is The Crown. I've been watching that on Netflix. I really like it. Also, I just finished The Handmaid's Tale and I got sucked into that. Even though that was kind of weird starting out, but you got to stick with it. But, yeah, I really like that as well. And then The Path just came out with their, what, third season, I think? Or second season? I think it's the third season. I don't know. Anyways, I've been watching it from the beginning, so I'm really excited, but I haven't watched the new season yet. I'm waiting to finish The Crown first and then start on The Path. And then my favorite movie at the moment, I just always have the same favorite movies. It's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and The Big Lebowski. And that will never change. By the way, I love you and your YouTube videos. Oh, I love you too. That's so sweet. Who's your favorite singer / rapper? Oh god. Okay, I have a few of them. Adele, Coldplay, which I guess would be Chris Martin, and Garth Brooks, because Garth Brooks just holds a special place in my heart. It reminds me of my childhood and when my parents were still married and just like really good times. And so yeah, Garth Brooks will always be very dear to my heart. And then the same with Coldplay, Chris Martin. I listen to Coldplay when I'm in the hospital, when I'm stressed out, when I'm scared to fly in an airplane. Like, Coldplay just totally calms me down. So yeah. And then Adele, I mean, come on, she has a great voice. Oh, and then I love Sam Smith too. I've been really into him lately. And rapper, I'm old school, you know, like I like Lil Wayne, I like Drake, the things I listened to in high school, I like Snoop Dogg, you know, stuff like that. What are you looking forward to the most from living in New York? I'm looking forward to seeing how it does for my career. Hopefully it progresses it in the right direction. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then also just a bunch of different experiences too. What are your nicknames, if you have any? I don't really have any nicknames. I guess it would be Stace. My mom calls me Cece. When I was younger, my dad would call me Grace because I was like clumsy, so he'd be like, watch out, Grace, when I would trip over something. But yeah, I really like Stace. When a hot guy calls me Stace, I'm like, yes! Oh my god, I love it. What is the strangest thing you believed as a child? This is going to make me sound crazy, but you guys already know I'm crazy. The strangest thing I believed as a child was that people in pictures could watch me. I was I was positive of it. And this is long before Harry Potter came out, because if you guys read or watch the movies of Harry Potter, you'll see that the pictures do watch them and you can talk to the people in the pictures. Yeah, but anyways, even before that, it's not like watching that or reading that put that in my head. This was like when I was very, very little. We had like a wall of all of our ancestors, and I was just positive that they were looking at me and judging me. It was just very strange. I didn't like that wall at all. It was in our living room. So okay. When is your birthday? November 2nd. Shout out to my Scorpios. What's your favorite song at the moment? At the moment, I really like Pray and Hymn by Sam Smith, and I like Praying by Kesha. I really, really like that one. I like the lyrics to it. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? If you ever caught that person, can you please do a story time about that? No. Okay, so I'm pretty lucky. To my knowledge, and those are the key words of that sentence. To my knowledge, I have not been cheated on, no. I'm sure there's been some slip-ups here and there, especially in my relationship that I had in my early 20s. Yeah, he just wasn't a very trustworthy person, so I'm sure, but just thinking back on it, I'm like, oh, I'm sure he probably did, but I have never caught anybody red-handed cheating on me, and I've never really had a suspicion of anyone cheating on me either, so yeah, I've been pretty lucky. I can't even imagine what it's like to have someone cheat on you. I just think it's the most hurtful thing that you can do to a person. Like, I've seen my best friends go through it where their boyfriends cheat on them, and it's like, it's just horrible. Like, it's absolutely horrible. I just don't see how you can do that to someone. And so no, I can't make a story time video about that because I haven't experienced it. But if it were to ever happen, the story time video would go like this. I would catch him, I would kill him, and then I would end up in prison for the rest of my life because, yeah, he would die. How many states/countries have you been to? I don't even know. I would probably say like 9 or 10 different countries. And then states, I don't know, maybe like 15. These are just like ballpark answers. Is anyone in your family in the Army? Nope. How many languages do you speak? 1, barely. English. What and when was the last compliment you got? I actually got it a few hours ago. Like I said, I was on a date tonight, and I knew him beforehand. It's like I mentioned in my Get Ready With Me video, I didn't meet him like through a dating site or anything. Like, I knew him. My office works with his office actually. So, yeah, but we were talking about how I always kind of just roll out of bed and like go to work with no makeup on, and he was like, oh, but you look so beautiful with no makeup on. So yeah, I guess that was the last compliment I got, and that was like 3 hours ago. Do you miss any of your exes? Girl. There's a reason why they're my exes, so no. What made you want to move to New York? What made me want to move to New York is that I don't want to have the feeling of regret that I never did it. It's just one thing that always, since I was younger, I always thought like I at least for 1 year want to live in New York City. So yeah, I mean, I had only ever heard about it at that point. It's just something that I just really need to do for myself before I settle down with a husband and kids. I just like, I would regret never doing it. You know, and I would be like, oh, I wish I would have lived in New York City when I had the chance, you know. So yeah, I'm very, very, very lucky to be over here and be able to do this. So that is what made me want to move. And I just needed like a change of scenery for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Okay. Sorry. Excuse me. Anyways, I don't know how long I'm going to be in New York. Yeah, so I mean, I will move back to California at some point. I want to raise my kids in California. Yeah, but I mean, I'm very lucky to live here. I love it. What type of YouTube videos do you love filming the most? I like these videos. I like question and answer videos, and I like story time videos. Definitely. I think those are my favorite ones. Who are your own favorite YouTubers? Easy. That is Casey Holmes. She takes the cake. I mean, she's my number one. Casey Holmes, Manny MUA, and then lately I've been getting into Jeffree Star and Laura Lee. Definitely I'd say the two most top favorite ones would be Casey Holmes and Manny MUA. I love them. Love them, love them. If I knew them in real life, we would be best friends. I'm sure of it. I'm positive. What are your 3 favorite cities? New York, Santa Barbara, and the city of Arcata. Because I grew up there, and Chicago. Yeah, so that's 4 really, unless you don't want to count Arcata. But I love Chicago. I think it's so clean. I've just been there to visit, but I could see myself living there like at some point maybe. If I had to transfer there for work or something, I definitely wouldn't turn it down. I think that it's amazing. What makes you nervous? Oh, everything. Everything. Are you kidding me? What makes me nervous? Every single thing. I am such a high-strung person. I have panic attacks and anxiety, and yeah, I've just dealt with that my entire life. It is my longest standing medical issue, is my anxiousness, and yeah, I've always just never been a calm person. I try to be, which is why I have a tattoo really tiny right here that says calm. So yeah, I look down at it and try to relax. Yeah, what makes you nervous? Everything, literally. I don't know. Every single thing makes me nervous. Which of the 5 senses would you say is your strongest? Smell, for sure. For sure. I have a really good nose. I can smell something from like a mile away. Like yeah. And you can ask my friends that too. They would vouch for me on that. What are the 2 things you think about every day? Okay. The 2 things I think about every single day. Number 1 is my best friend David, who, for those of you who don't know, he passed away when we were 18. I think about him every single day, every second, every minute, every hour of every single day. You know, call that as unhealthy as you want or whatever. But yeah, I can't forget about him, and I can't really move on from his passing. I think about him every single day. And then what else do I think about? Because it says pick 2. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my earring at the same time. I would say work. Definitely. Career. I would say career. I'm definitely thinking about my career every single day. Every single second of the day too. I'm thinking about moving forward and generating more, you know, revenue and all that. And yeah, I'm just constantly thinking about that. one of you asked me, how do you keep your fingers, cuticles super soft? Or my fingernails and cuticles super soft. I have extremely dry everything. I'm completely dry, like a dry scalp, dry skin, dry everything. So obviously I'd have dry fingers. What I was told to do, and I've done it, which really works, is taking like half water, or like half a cup of water, half a cup of white vinegar, and then putting it, or like, okay, lukewarm water and then white vinegar, and then mixing it together and then soaking your hands in that. Maybe not lukewarm, maybe just like warm, not hot, but something comfortable, you know, and soaking your hands in that for 20 minutes. And then afterwards putting coconut oil on your hands like as a lotion, and that seems to work. Someone told me that, one of my nail people told me that actually, and I've tried it a few times and it does work. I really need to like do it because like I said, being over here, it's, oh my god, it's incredibly dry. I can't even take it. There's just a few more questions. Favorite baby names. Okay, this is like my favorite question. I have a list on my phone. Favorite baby names for boys: Kane, Maddox, Declan, and Maverick. Those are the boy names that I love, those 4. I love more of them too. I love Christian, I love Vincent. Yeah, but those are the top 4. And then I love, for girls, Georgia, Grace, and Delilah. And Delilah will be Delilah James. I've already like got that figured out. So yeah, I will have a girl and her name will be Delilah James. And her middle name will be after my old roommate. I lived with him for about 3 years. His name is James. I don't think he's ever made an appearance in any of my videos. So actually he was in town recently, but we were like, I was busy with work and he was like doing events and stuff, and so we ended up not being able to see each other even though we tried to meet up like a million times. He is just such a good friend, and I just think he has like a great work ethic. We grew up pretty much the same, and I just like his work ethic, his perseverance. He's been through some hard things in life, and he's just still happy and just keeps moving, and he kind of has that entrepreneurial mindset that I think that I have as well. And if I were to have a child, I would love it if they would be just like him. That's why Delilah James, I think it's really cute. So yeah, Grace and Georgia and Delilah James, and then Maverick, Declan, Maddox, and Kane. And then I love the name Tennessee, but no one loves it. No one even likes it. Like my parents, my sister, all my friends, all of my boyfriend or my ex-boyfriends, all of my ex-fiancés, no one. I cannot get anybody on board with Tennessee, but I really love it. I love it for a girl or for a boy. But I wouldn't call him Tennessee. Like I would have him be like, I really like the name Tennessee Kane, but then we would call him Kane. But Kane would be like his middle name. Reese Witherspoon's son's name is Tennessee James, and they call him James. So it's been done before. Yeah, but I can't let go of Tennessee. I don't know why. I just really can't let go of it. Yeah, so I really like that. But anyways, I know I'm weird. Probably nobody likes my baby names. Biggest regret in life? Honestly, I don't have any. I can't really think of one. Like I said, I don't want to live life with regrets, so that's why I moved over here before I settled down with a husband and kids, because I don't want to regret never living over here. I booked like a trip to Thailand like on a whim because I didn't want to regret. I had a chance to go, and so I went. I didn't want to regret not going. So yeah, I really try to live my life without regrets. Bucket list items. Oh gosh, go to India. We'll go everywhere, but I really want to go to India. I want to go to Cambodia. I want to work with orphanages in countries like that, like over in Cambodia and stuff like that. I really want to work at their orphanages and volunteer. I want to get a book published, and I'm working on that during grad school that I'm in right now. I'm working on my book that hopefully I could get published. I want to have children. I want to become a wife. I want to have a really great love. Like, I just want, I want to marry the love of my life. That's a bucket list for sure. I don't want to just get married. I could have just gotten married twice within the past few years, but I didn't because they weren't the love of my life. I want like the love of my life where I would die without them. Like, just, I don't know. I just want to feel that, you know, like, so that is definitely on my bucket list along with having children with that person as well. Yeah, so anyways, that's all the questions. Thank you guys so much for asking. I love doing these videos, so I'll do more. So rack up some questions in your mind. And even if you have questions like now or whatever, you can just message them to me and then I screenshot them and I'll save them for the next time I do another Q&A video. Okay, so yeah, and then give me more ideas on videos, on storytime videos, because I love storytime videos. I'll talk about anything you guys want to hear. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope I didn't bore you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.